Hi, my name is Lindsay Scambato. I am the Assistant Director of Distribution Programs here at the Food Bank. This video is a tutorial about tracking and reporting agency statistics each month. First and foremost, we want to thank you for all of the hard work that you do for your program each and every day and every month. And statistics are one way that we're able to show the important work that you do. These reports help give us an idea of the number of people in our community who are accessing emergency food assistance services. Statistical data is extremely important to us. It contributes to our grant writing efforts, helps us track general hunger trends in our state, conveys information about your community in relationship to hunger in the state, and lets us know how much food we need to procure for the network. All food pantry, community meal sites, and emergency shelter members are required to complete monthly statistical reports for the food bank as part of their membership requirements. My department collects and tracks statistic reports for the network and shares this information with our Chief Operating and Chief Executive Officers. Statistics are due no later than the 10th of each month. Failure to comply with this may lead to your agency being temporarily inactive and unable to schedule or place a food order. Chronically late or incomplete statistics may mean that your agency is unable to place an order for the entire month. Your agency should have a system in place for tracking very basic information. The registration form is a way to capture that very basic information, such as name, address, telephone number, email address, and the number of people in the household. You'll also need a log to tell you how many times each family visits your agency in the month. It's important to note that the food bank will never ask you to report on any personal information for the people that visit your program. Meal sites and emergency shelters only need to report the number of meals served each month. Check out our templates here. Your pantries can use or adapt these for your programs. This is our sample registration form. Note that it captures very basic information like we just reviewed. Contact information is critical for recall and other programming purposes. This is our sample tracking sheet. It captures the 3 key numbers that the food bank needs, with one additional optional data point. Using our sample tracker, we are now going to walk you through how to collect the data the food bank requires. First, households. This is the total number of households that visit your program each month. Even if a household comes to your program multiple times in the month, it should only be counted once. Single persons are considered one household and should only be counted one time in this number, just like any other household. For example, the Smith family with 4 people is one household. Mr. Jones, who lives alone, is also one household. Second, and this is the optional one, new families. This is optional to collect. It may be helpful to your agency when determining how much food to procure if you see a steady increase in households. While we ask for this number specifically, it should also be rolled into the total household and individual numbers. Next, individuals. Simply add up the number of individuals in each household and report the total to us. Even if a guest visits your program multiple times in a month, only count them once. As a rule of thumb, your individual's total can never be lower than your household number. It is optional to collect subgroups, such as adults, children, and seniors, and these don't need to be reported to us individually. Back to the Smiths and Mr. Jones. Together, those households total 5 individuals. So far, we have households and individuals. We have 2 households and a total of 5 individuals. Please do not duplicate the household, new families, or individuals when calculating these numbers. And lastly, household visits. This is the total amount of times that each household visits your program within the month. This number is duplicated. Another general rule is that the household visits number can never be lower than your total household number, but it can be equal to the household number if your agency only distributes food to households once a month without exception. Back to the Smiths and Mr. Jones. If the Smiths visited your pantry 4 times in the month and Mr. Jones came twice in the month, then your total number of visits would be 6. So let's review the information we have so far. We have 2 households in total with a total of 5 individuals. The Smiths came 4 times and Mr. Jones came twice. So our household visits number is 6. Soup kitchens and emergency shelters should count the total number of meals served by your meal site within the month and report that number. This is a duplicated number. Statistics are submitted on our online ordering system called Primarius Web Window, or PWW. Check with your director or program coordinator if you need your agency's password to access PWW for statistics data entry. Thanks for your time and attention to this important membership requirement. For any other questions, please reach out to me at lscambato@rifoodbank.org or call me at 401-230-1707.